Rahat shuffles down the sidewalk, his head hung low, a picture of utter dejection in the ordinary small-town street. In his hand, he crumples a test paper, the failing grade a heavy burden etched on his face. The echoes of carefree children's laughter drift from a nearby park, a painful contrast to Rahat's somber mood. A sigh escapes his lips as he kicks a small stone, a futile act of frustration in an indifferent world. The stone bounces harmlessly down the road, mirroring Rahat's own sense of insignificance and despair. In the dim light of his bedroom, Rahat sits trapped at his desk, surrounded by the chaos of unfinished homework. His brow furrows in a desperate struggle with a math problem, concentration giving way to rising frustration. A frustrated growl escapes his lips as he throws his pencil down in defeat, the sound echoing in the quiet room. Rahat leans back, his gaze drifting towards the ceiling, seeking escape from the overwhelming task. The weak light in the room mirrors his own dwindling motivation, casting long shadows that amplify his sense of isolation. Sunlight floods the classroom as Miss Jenkins smiles warmly, her words hanging in the air. Rahat leans forward, initially intrigued, but his brow furrows as the project's complexity unfolds. Across the aisle, Rahat's eyes meet Samira's, a silent acknowledgement of the daunting challenge passing between them. Miss Jenkins declares, "This project will require dedication, creativity, and a willingness to push yourselves beyond your comfort zones," as Rahat succumbs to a wave of self-doubt. Rahat's bedroom bursts with the joyous chaos of a birthday, balloons bobbing amidst a riot of streamers. Amidst a sea of open gifts, Rahat delicately unwraps one final package, anticipation etched on his young face. He holds aloft an old worn-out wall clock, its hands frozen in time, a relic of bygone days. A fleeting shadow of disappointment clouds Rahat's features, the weight of unspoken expectations hanging heavy in the air. His gaze lifts, seeking answers in the eyes of his grandfather, a silent plea for understanding in the festive room. Rahat examines the old clock, its face marred with scratches, a testament to time's relentless passage. A crooked hand on the clock hints at untold stories, its imperfect form reflecting a life lived. Confusion clouds Rahat's face as he looks up, a question hanging in the air. "What will I do with this? It's practically broken." Grandfather's eyes gleam with ancient wisdom, his voice a soothing balm. "This clock will teach you the greatest lesson of your life." Rahat is puzzled, yet a deep respect silences his doubts, accepting the enigmatic wisdom of his grandfather. In Rahat's room, Rahat carefully hangs the old clock on the wall, its presence immediately commanding attention. I watch Rahat, my gaze fixed on the clock, a silent question lingering in my eyes about its mysterious value. The clock ticks softly, each sound a gentle echo of time's relentless passage. My eyes drift back to the clock, drawn by an unseen force, curiosity and anticipation warring within me. The old clock stands as a constant reminder, its steady rhythm marking each moment as anticipation slowly builds. Rahat sits buried amidst towering stacks of books and scattered papers, the weight of his weariness palpable. The silence is shattered by the sudden stillness of the clock, its hands frozen in time. His eyes narrow, a storm of frustration brewing within him as he glares at the unmoving hands. The quiet room amplifies his mounting despair, each tick a reminder of his failures. A sigh escapes his lips, heavy with disappointment and the sting of defeat. "Another thing gone wrong today," he mutters, the words laced with bitterness and resignation. In the study, Rahat's anger is palpable as he seizes the clock, his knuckles gleaming white with fury. He raises his arm, ready to hurl the clock against the wall, a gesture of raw, unleashed emotion. Suddenly, Rahat freezes, a flicker of memory arresting his violent impulse. "Flashback," a voice whispers, as a poignant memory surfaces. "You must teach it a lesson, not discard it," grandfather's voice echoes, a gentle rebuke from the past. And flashback. In the study room, Rahat is hunched over a dismantled clock, tiny gears and springs scattered around him. He squints, tracing the intricate mechanism with intense focus. With painstaking care, Rahat makes a minute adjustment and winds the clock, but it remains still and silent, defying his efforts. Frustration mounts as he steels himself for one last attempt, his brow furrowed in concentration. Rahat sits amidst a chaos of clock parts, his desk a battleground of springs and gears. Frustration tightens his features as he wrestles with the clock's intricate mechanism, each failed attempt deepening his despair. Sweat glistens on his brow, a testament to his mounting struggle against the unyielding puzzle. "I can't do this," he mutters, his voice heavy with defeat. "It's too complicated." Hours crawl by in Rahat's dimly lit room, the desk lamp casting long shadows over the intricate clock. Rahat hunches over the clock, his brow furrowed in intense concentration, his eyes tracing the delicate dance of gears and springs. Understanding flickers across his face as he begins to decipher the clock's secrets, each tiny screw revealing its purpose. With trembling hands, he carefully adjusts a small lever, a moment of delicate precision hanging in the air. Almost there," Rahat whispers, his voice barely audible in the quiet room, a mixture of hope and anticipation in his tone. Silence fills Rahat's room, broken only by the clock's faint ticking. Rahat stares intently, a wide grin slowly spreading across his face as he exclaims, "I did it! I fixed it!" He leaps up, a shout of joy echoing through the room, marking a pivotal moment. From this moment, he tackles life with relentless resolve, an unwavering spirit driving him towards every goal. An expectant hush descends as the hall awaits the announcement of the exam results. Rahat's name echoes through the hall, proclaiming him the first place winner, a thunderclap in the tense atmosphere. A collective gasp fills the room as astonishment sweeps through the assembled students and teachers. Astonished glances are exchanged as disbelief ripples outwards, coloring every face with a mixture of surprise and doubt. The air crackles with a potent blend of admiration and skepticism, a tangible tension filling the hall. In a classroom frozen in time, a younger Rahat wrestles with his studies, his face etched with frustration. The classroom clock stutters, its erratic ticking a mocking rhythm to Rahat's inner turmoil. Rahat's eyes dart to the broken clock, a stark reminder of his perceived failures. The teacher's voice fades into a distant drone, unheard amidst the storm of Rahat's self-doubt. Overwhelmed, Rahat's youthful spirit seems to dim under the weight of academic challenges. Lost in thought, he grapples with the silent battle against his own perceived inadequacies. In the dim light of his room, Rahat sits hunched over his books, a solitary figure consumed by study. A broken clock stands frozen on his desk, its motionless hands a stark reminder of time's passage. He stares intently at the clock, lost in contemplation of its broken state, a deep thought etched on his face. Rahat refocuses on his books, determination flickering in his eyes, an unspoken promise to overcome. A broken clock taught me that no matter how many times I stop, if I keep trying, time will eventually work in my favor, he says, his voice filled with resolve.